So much better today with the 14 kilo bag. We got 7 over, we missed 3, so basically the exact opposite of what we did on Monday. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think if I was to go heavier, I would miss most of them. So what we're gonna do next time we come around, tomorrow, is we're gonna bump it up a little bit in height and drop it down in weights. The goal would be to kind of just get comfortable with a 10, 12, and 14, even though that 10 kilos is not in the competition. I think if I can get 2 over in training comfortably, then that third one is more likely to happen in comp. But obviously it's still kind of early, so I'm not sure yet. It just gives me a little more hope that coming into Monday, my energy wasn't there and the power definitely wasn't there. This went from feeling fine to feeling brutal. My stomach hasn't been feeling 100%, and this is totally not helping. So we're making it heavier. That sucked. We're gonna call it there today. I think if I wasn't dealing with some stomach issues, I'd be willing to give it another go. But we still got regular yoke carry, we got sandbag runs, we got sandbag load. I'm not trying to have any accidents. What's up, guys? We are back to it. This is session 4. I am feeling so beat up from our event day yesterday. We're going to start today off with the bag toss instead of doing our banded press, mainly because it's already pretty hot. It's only going to get hotter and I want to get that out of the way. So we're going to try a few reps without the first swing. Maybe that's what's messing me up, I don't know. That felt so much better, so much easier. Not that I want to be humbled, I'm just curious to see how this feels with the heavier bag. Last one. Missed the last one, but I think height's been spot on. So before we sign off, I just want to add a little bit. So as you see, for most of the training days, basically every morning I weigh myself, mainly to just kind of build that habit of doing so, to kind of see where we're at, seeing how I'm influenced by the previous meal the night before, whether I had it too late, whether it was too salty, things like that, and trying to figure out ways how to manipulate that to work in my favor for the competition specifically. Now, the last couple weekends we've been away, you can see we come into Monday, we weigh in, and we're significantly heavier. I'd say the lowest we've been is like 155, 156, and going away for one weekend, eating a lot of pizza, not drinking a lot of water, not moving as much as maybe I normally do, and then we bump it back up. So there's probably a good, 5 to 7 pounds of water weight that we can retain over just one weekend if we're not taking care of ourselves. I should be more diligent with it, for sure, but I'm finding that this first, let's say, quarter to third of the training cycle, there's a lot going on. I'm trying to kind of figure out what the best way, without going crazy, without, doing too much, what is the best way we can kind of maintain this or regulate our weight appropriately. So every time that happens, we just stick to our normal routine. We eat like we normally would. We do our training sessions. We go for our regular walks with the dogs or by ourselves. And that seems to kind of be the solution. It's not that hard. It's just kind of building that routine, and then obviously trying to remind ourselves that, we have basically 9 more weeks of training and 9 more weeks to kind of just keep those habits strong. And then afterwards, that's when we can kind of be a little bit freer with ourselves.